Hello and welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sports. And the Sharks have just dismantled the Lions, 43 points to 31. A very poor performance from the Lions and a very accurate performance from the Sharks, who did very well to make sure they capitalized almost every single time the Lions tried to get back into the game. The Sharks sort of quickly snuffed out any threat, and at the end were very deserved bonus point winners. They will go to the top of the Currie Cup log. After that bonus point victory, the Sharks remain at the bottom, and I mean, there's just so much wrong at the Union, but we don't have really time to go into that. It was 5 tries apiece actually, in the end, and it was penalties that made the difference. The Lions, Sharks discipline is just so much better than the Lions. And the Lions conceding far too many points, and just never been able to really get into the game. They went ahead early and immediately conceded after that. Bolden Hansen went over, but the Lions conceded a couple of very soft tries, and that's where the frustration is that they scored a couple of tries, but conceding very soft tries, and it's becoming quite a worry for Lions management. The fact that why are they so just unable to sort of stop that flow? 45 points conceded against the Sharks. They're conceding far too many points. They are scoring tries, but again, it's it's the ability to be able to keep them out that is really affecting them. But in terms of how the game went, as I said, Bolden Hansen went over in the 8th minute, and then the Sharks went over through Marnus Porkita in the 11th minute as well. Pretty poor defense from Bolden Hansen, one-on-one tackling, the big issue for the Lions. Cameron Wright then went over in the 26th minute, Buddha Chamberlain adding the extra 2. They then took a penalty in the 32nd minute, and another one after the halftime hooter had gone. So it was 20 points to 7 at halftime, and you're thinking that's quite a long way to try and sort of come back. And then the worst possible start in the second half was Tembelani Boli, once again, one-on-one tackling, one-on-one with PJ Stiankamp, going over in the 44th minute. The Lions managed to hit back through Manus Tuka in the 48th minute. You're thinking, right, is this a little bit of a fight back? But literally just the same as the first half, scoring a try and 3 minutes later conceding a try through Gomede. And that was the problem, And I think the Lions, there was a little bit of fight in them towards the end. Divan Rousseau going over in the 54th minute in a very fortuitous try. But just the discipline just kept letting them down. And, Sinana Hamburg going down to 58-minute penalty, 64th minute penalty. The Sharks had 3 yellow cards. 3 yellow cards, and the Lions couldn't capitalize it. And if you can't capitalize on 3 yellow cards, how can you expect to win matches at the end of the day? So, it definitely wasn't the Sharks' best performance. They scored 45 points, but 3 yellow cards, they want to try and cut that out, 2 of them from high tackles. But at the end of the day, it's difficult for a coach to walk to a change room and berate any side after scoring 45 points. The Lions did have a bit of a fight back. Mornay Brandon going over in the 70th minute. James Malenza going in the 77th minute. But it was all far too little, far too late. If we look at some of the stats, 5 tries apiece, 49% possession for the Lions, 52% possession for the Sharks. 5 defenders beaten by the Lions, 8 by the Sharks. 1 clean break from the Lions. Look at defense. 21 missed tackles by the Lions. 21 missed tackles by the Lions, according to Rugby Pass, compared to apparently 2 from the Sharks. I know there will be more than that. But at the end of the day, far too many tackles missed from the home side, and you can't win matches if you're not going to be able to make your tackles. And lineouts continue to be a massive issue. I thought the lineouts were very impressive for the Sharks. I think they lost maybe 1, I think it was. But generally, the lineouts worked very well. The scrums were pretty even. Sharks won a couple of penalties. The Lions won a couple of penalties. But the Lions line just is so dysfunctional that it's a major issue. Every single time they go into a game, they are losing 2 or 3 lineouts. And a lot of that does come down to good competing from the Sharks. But look at penalty conceded. The Lions conceding double the amount of penalties that the Sharks did. So that's a massive area of concern. A very scrappy game of rugby. Defensively could have been a lot better. We're talking about a game which had 70, almost 80 points basically. So, when you do get that sort of scoreline, you do question some of the defenses, but it was fairly watchable. I don't think we've seen the best quality rugby over the weekend, but it's another Currie Cup weekend under the belt. As I said, the Sharks will go to the top of the log. The Lions remain at the bottom of the log, and lots to ponder for the men from Joburg. Let me know what you thought about the game down in the comments below. Please do smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Steven, and I'll chat to you soon.